Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, a little insight from where I'm at on this investment journey, a little update basically. I have now invested $23,000 into my future, and we're halfway in month 5, and it feels so good to say that I invested that much money. That money has a purpose, and so far I would say that money invested in, I'm up like $3,000. So yeah, it feels surreal because if I was not investing, I feel like that money would have been spent and also just be sitting in the savings account with no clear purpose. So finances have made me more mindful and more intentional how I'm spending, intentional where that money is and what that money is doing, as well as just giving me clarity of where I'm headed to for later this year, for next year. I know I'm going to be in a different financial place next year. I feel like my income will grow more than my projected amount. And this year I'm projected to make $42,700. And I said previously I earned $30,000 because it feels like it. And if I was not on this investment journey, I would be earning this amount, $42,700 possibly or less, and I'll be spending almost that amount. So for example, last year I earned $31,000 and my total annual expenses was nearly there. It was $29,000. So almost right here. And I notice every year pretty much I'm basically spending well above my means. And that's why, I just don't have extra, and nothing wrong with that, but now it's just a wake up call, and that's why I'm pretty much all in with this investing journey. So, 2023, I earned $49,200. That was a great year. I was working a lot. I had a lot of clients, and I was taking like full advantage of that because I was also going out a lot. I was eating out a lot. So basically, I feel like I spent maybe $45 to $48,000 that year. I just don't know the data. I just know the total income that year. But yeah, that's just my guess. Same for the other previous years. And pretty much I've been living my life like this except for this year. So this year I am projected to make $42,700 as the minimum. That's roughly around $3,500, well, up to this point. And we'll see. I feel like it may be more. And I also looked at my projected annual expenses, and I'm putting this at the minimum. It will be $34,500. So at least the income's here, and then let's just say the expenses right here. At least there's a bigger gap, right? That bigger gap, that $7,200 left over, could be possibly for investing and savings and vacation and fun time. Better than last year where it was just $2,000. And of course, that goal is to have income here and the expenses lower, or at least, of course, increase the income and then have the expenses low. Because this is where it's so essential to create that nest egg. And my nest egg right now is valued at $28,800 in my brokerage account. And of that $23,000 I invested, 7,100 of it went to physical assets, to my collectibles, to Pokemon. So that's also up $1,000 and collecting like 15-16%. I feel like Pokemon will actually go a lot more. It's just still early because I started in June with the things I picked up. But there's no timeline for investing, and that's what also finances have taught me, just patience. The timeline could be a few years, it could be 5 years, it could be 10 years. All that matters is discipline daily. And the discipline daily for me is just keeping myself in track right here, staying in the right mindset and mood for work, enjoying life, being present, and just being disciplined daily in terms of, hey, let's be smart about how you're spending your money today, especially when it comes to eating out. And eat at home, cook, just do these simple things. And I'm starting to notice, yes, I'm saving a few $100s, eventually a few $1,000s. So you can kind of see where finances have benefited me so far. And I feel like it's just improved my life. And moving forward, I don't have to stress about finances ever again. especially about any credit card bills. And for the most part, even though I'm always able to pay my bills every year, there's still just this lack of like scarcity. Like, man, am I gonna be okay? Or I just wish I had more money. And I felt stuck. And this is where investing has helped me just feel more hopeful, more motivated that, hey, this money is gonna grow and I'm gonna be able to spend this, pay for bills, and I'm gonna have extra to enjoy life without any worry. So that's number one for me, just having no stress financially. And in a way, I would say this has also given me just confidence, how I carry myself and how I would like to be in terms of just for work and just living life daily with being aligned physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I just like this process right now. This journey is just, this is the beginning, and it may be kind of somewhat hard, and slowly it's going to be easier and easier. And I would say it started to kick in August, in month 5, just in terms of like just mentally, like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to stay on track to this. And here we go. I've already invested $23,000 to the future for myself. So that also has taught me, like, hey, $23,000. Oh, you can really, you can really save up for something big. And it's just giving me that perspective of what could I save up for a new car, for a house, or just investing more and let it grow to be something more. So this is just where I'm at the moment, because I clearly have not made any savings goals in the past. So all new to me, but all good things so far. And if you are a subscriber, thank you just so much for supporting and just watching me on this journey. Um, yeah, it's been pretty humbling and insightful so far. If you have any feedback, comments, feel free to add that. We'll see you in the next video. All right, take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.